In the summer of 1977, three funk musicians from the country music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee, wanted to leave their former band, the Endeavors, to start a new group. Not just a new group, a new way of thinking about music, writing, rehearsing, arranging, recording, and finally, performance. Guitarist Benny Wallace, keyboardist Jimmy Stewart, and bassist Charles Glenn had an idea. They recruited only the funkiest musicians out of the hottest clubs in Nashville. Thomas Bumpus on trumpet, William White and Ray Woodard on sax and vocals, Greg Hargrove on guitar, and Paul Hines on drums. These 8 musicians perfected an aggressive blend of catchy, up-tempo dance tracks and emotionally romantic ballads. And by 1979, they had secured a recording contract with the legendary Motown Records. 8 musicians, 5 albums, 1 legendary record label. The name of the band? Ozone. Motown initially used Ozone as backing musicians for artists, including Billy Preston, Sarita, and Teena Marie, before allowing them to record the first of 5 albums in 1980. Rick James and Teena Marie used them extensively on their projects, including Behind the Groove, Square Biz, I Need Your Lovin', Portuguese Love, and Fire and Desire.
I think Teena was supposed to be our lead singer at one time. They sent her over to the house to rehearse, and we put the song together, Behind the Groove, and it was incredible. Behind the Groove, we put that track together in the garage of the Ozone house with Teena, and it was the most viable.
They toured the world with Billy Preston.
Working with Billy Preston, man, that was a blast, man. One of the strongest artists that I think I've ever performed with. Billy, I mean, he plays like this, like nobody can play, and sings at the same time. It's incredible. You know, he's the 5th Beatle and all that. I understand why, because Billy is an incredible musician, singer.
Motown released their first album, Walk On. A song from that album appeared on the soundtrack for the movie, It's My Turn, an instrumental track that showcased the band's musical prowess. They performed the song on the television show, The Midnight Special, hosted by Wolfman Jack. The name of the song was Walk On, and the band received their first taste of chart success.
They had a whole new lineup of artists, and they didn't want to release everybody at one time. So we could separate ourselves from everyone else, Das Band and Bobby Nunn and all these people like that, DeBarge even. You know, they asked us, you know, could you do a jazz record? Because we were musicians. All we did was, you know, all the songs we had written, we just took the lyrics off of them and made them instrumentals. And it was really fun. We actually enjoyed that even more because the pressure of singing and whether we got good lyrics and all that stuff, all that pressure was completely released off a bunch of you know, incredible musicians. So it turned out to really be good. It turned out to be the best thing that could have happened to us. That opened up with the single Walk On, because it obviously made it in the movie on the movie soundtrack, It's My Turn, and it was just a really great thing.
Soon, the band added new members, Herman Brown and Darren Durst on guitar, and Joe Foxworth on vocals. The subsequent albums, Jump On It, Send It, Lil Susie, and Glasses, yielded more radio hits. Songs like Lil Susie, Strut My Thang, and Jigglette proved that this band was here to stay.